why do bad things happen to good people? A lot of people ask that question. I mean, I've encountered a lot of people. I even knew of a coworker once a few years back who lost his niece, and she was young and innocent, and he didn't understand why she had to go, and she died from some cancer or something. But trust me, listen, I don't think that was never in God's intent. He actually, when he made all the things in the world, he said it is good. Everything was good. It wasn't until Eve ate from the apple and then Adam joined her that sin entered the world. And once sin entered the world, that affected everything, not just humanity, everything. Disasters, hurricanes, tornadoes, just wickedness, the craziness of everything in the world that's happening, because it's beyond just human beings. It's beyond just us. But a big part of it is us. I mean, a lot of it comes from us, but that was never in God's original intent. He actually intended for something good to come of things that he created. Unfortunately, it didn't work out that way. But all in all, it's already written in the Word. Romans 8:22 is talking about the earth being in these groaning pains and like child labor, like it's trying to birth something. But right now that's just what we're going through. It also says in Revelations that when Jesus comes back for the second coming, every tear will be wiped away, every frown and cries will be completely turned around. So everything will become better and perfect. However, that process comes with some transitions and some issues that's going to come about. But that's why we must make that decision about who we want to follow before he gets here. And we don't have a lot of time. And so it's really important for us to make those decisions now, because this is the time to make that decision. He has not come yet, but he will. We don't know when, but he will. It's a promise. And when God makes a promise, he follows through. So the most important thing for us right now is to make that decision and to understand what's going on. This is not the world that God intended. Sure, he saw everything. He sees everything. He knows everything. But that does not mean he wants to come around and change everything. In the instance that which we would want. We want evil people to stop doing evil things and gun violence to come to an end. He can't do that without altering the opportunity for people to find love and make decisions about that. Because the minute he takes away free choice and we become robots again, if we ever became robots, which we weren't, it was never written in that way. But if he were to do so, love wouldn't be love. Me saying I love you or you saying you love me wouldn't really matter, because that wasn't a free choice. That's why God keeps things the way they are, because the rules that he made them in place. He put in place, like gravity. If he changed gravity, we'd all die. We'd either float away or we'd be crushed. So it's just, God put together a number of principles in this world that all things must abide by. And that's just kind of how the thing works. And so that's why hard things, strugglings, sufferings, all that kind of stuff, it comes in the picture as far as what happened with Adam and Eve biting from that apple long ago. Ever since then, everything's been in chaos and a chaotic spin. But here we are. You, me, we're still here. So let's make the best of it until our Father, Jesus, comes back for the second coming. So let's make sure we're on the right side of the plan when he gets here. You know what I mean? It's like the story about the oil and the 10 servants. Some of them kept oil already, and some of them didn't get oil. So when their lamps were burning and they ran out of oil, they couldn't, their lamps weren't burning anymore, and they couldn't get any more. But the ones that had provided or made sure that they got the oil, extra oil to keep burning when when their master comes, those are the ones that's going to have the lamp burning still, and they will be the ones that will be chosen. So we have to make a choice. Let's make the right choice. Okay? Feel free to join the conversation if you have a few things to mention or to say, an opinion to share. Put it in the comments. Outside of that, subscribe and like for more. And I am out. See you guys.